What I feel like you need in business to be successful, hard work. We all want to start a business. We all have an idea of what we want to do. We all want to make a lot of money doing it. But what separates a lot of people is the hard work behind it and the love for it and the trial and tribulation. I was on the phone with my best friend. He's like, bro, you should really just take this logo, put it on a shirt, and sell it. I did that for 2 days and I sold like over 800 shirts. Once I saw that profit and I saw that like I could actually like do this, I was just like, I'm gonna do it.
I host a pro run at the Fundy downtown. I just get a group of guys that are either former pros or pros right now. We just get to it. At the end, guys come support the brand, and I mean, it's just like a brotherhood down here. And my brand means we some workers because everybody comes in here and they know it's about work. And so that's kind of what my brand is about. The stuff that I press and like prototype stuff, I bring up here to these guys to kind of make it exclusive.
This is legendary, baby.
I feel like entrepreneur is the same word as a hustler. I've always done like other things other than basketball or sports. So I used to go to like the art store and get like sweatpants and write people's names on them and graffiti and draw stuff on them and sell them. When I first started, how I funded my business was out of my pocket. From the savings I had in my overseas playing professional basketball, I had no Cinderella to come drop a check on me or go to Chase Bank and ask for $10,000 and have play money. Everything was straight out of my pocket. The business model is just basically for, the athlete, but essentially I wanted to represent people that work hard. I don't want it to just be for the athlete, but it's just for people that work hard. So when starting the LLC on Busy, I didn't do it right off the gate because I just thought that throughout this time, like, hey, I'm making money, I got Shopify, things like that. And then finally somebody's like, hey, you got an LLC, right? You got a franchise? I'm like, no, what I need LLC for? He's like, oh, bro, okay, you can get the loan, and then what? I can stop using my money, and then okay, all I gotta show him is this, and franchise tag, what's that? And that's how I learned all of that. So as of 2 years ago, I didn't know about it, and so now that I have it, it has helped me tremendously to expand my brand globally. I mean, I thought the website just kind of made it look professional, but to have the LLC and the franchise and all those other things, it made me look more professional. With Busy, I don't think that you'd be able to reach your peak of your business if you didn't have it. Adam is one of the guys that I go through as far as a manufacturer. I built a relationship over time with him. I've been through trials and tribulations with him. Like, I knew nothing about embroidery. So when I'm telling him I want 3.5 inches on the beanie, he does it. I'm like, whoa, this is too big. He's like, well, you said 3.5. I was like, so I got 50 beanies like that. I've actually sat down with him one time and was like, tell me everything you know. Like, I've sat behind his laptop. He showed me how he does embroidery, what software he uses. Like, I always want to know how you do something versus just paying you to do it.
It's very important to build these type of connections and relationships because it just helps with pricing. And then at the end of the day, you never know what they know that you don't know, and then also the business you can bring them. Because I definitely refer people here. People come to me to want to start a business and they basically ask me for advice. I bring them here. I mean, I tell them I have no problem sharing my knowledge and what I've already been through to help other people. And it also makes everything fun. It doesn't make everything stressful, and you can trust that person. So that's why it's most important to have these type of relationships in a business, or in this business, or in any business.
You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Red and white.
Me and Jace, like, my son is like one of the main important things in my life. I try to have as much one-on-one time with him, teach him stuff that I know. Sports, I don't try to put it on him. He actually is very competitive. We swim, we do a lot, but most of the time it's teaching and planting the seed in him about mannerisms and being a good citizen and being a stand-up person. And I try to set aside as much energy I can by not being so consumed with my work and basketball. juggling those things is hard, but when it comes to him, it makes it worth it. Usually I'll have on my whiteboard, I'll have some things that I need to get done. I also write on my mirror in my bathroom the things that I need to get done, and I'll pick out 2 or 3 things that I want to get done today, and I just get to it. I sit at my desk and I create. I'll stop by the warehouse. They'll lay it out for me. Man, I love my team. They'll lay it out for me and say, hey, this is what this looks like. I go there and I look at everything. I take pictures. I say, I don't like this. I don't like this. Or and I just kind of critique everything that they have laid out. I let Jace run upstairs and slide down the slide most of the time because that's what he does. I'll check a few emails, look through the mail, some of our mail that we have, and then I'm back on the road coming to the house. I want this to be like a generational thing. I don't want it to just be about selling shirts this summer and you ask me a year later, what happened? I'm doing something else. There are gonna be times where you're just gonna hate it and ask yourself, why am I doing this? And your love for it has to overshadow and conquer why you hate it or why you're going through it. And for me, I ask myself that a lot, and my love for it obviously conquers it.